Thank you for having me on. Just, was in sales for a long time and then became a mom. Now I'm getting back into sales and I found myself a bit nervous. So I'm really happy to have found your program. My job is I'm a referrer and I set appointments with high level executives,
Okay.
CEOs, CFOs, COOs. And what we specifically do is we help them reduce their insurance cost without changing providers. And
Mm,
we also can help them reduce their FICA taxes and maybe even their workers' comp insurance.
mm.
So the question is getting them to take that next step because
So are
I
you
am full
calling the
home.
business owner themselves?
Yes. Well, the business owner, or if it's a larger business, it might be the CFO, the CEO, or
And
the
you're
COO.
attempting to engage them to agree to a call for someone else?
Exactly. A discovery
Your
call with
appointment
someone else.
setting, basically?
Yes, exactly. High level appointment setting, discovery call, no pressure when they
Sure,
get to the discovery call. A very good team that I'm working with.
sure.
So the question is how them to get them comfortable with giving up a little bit of information for the opportunity to reduce their health insurance costs and possibly
Yeah.
save on their FICA taxes and workers' comp insurance.
I think this is very similar to Jerry's situation on insurance and also Chris's question on the problem statement. You need a way to engage this person around a problem they may or may not know they even have,
Okay.
right? Because they're
So
not thinking about this.
exactly. They're just their costs are what their costs are. So would they
It
like
is
to
what it is.
change
They
it?
write the check and they move on. So
Right.
somehow you're going to have to help them focus and get their head around the concept that they also could be overpaying,
Ah, yes. There you go. Overpaying.
because the word overpaying is the one piece of languaging that everybody stops what they're doing with and focuses on because they feel taken advantage of.
Right. Exactly.
And that's
Thank
what they
you.
probably are taking advantage of. Not that they were people who offered it was mean, but they just didn't weren't aware at the time because all they had was in front of them was their only options. But now you're saying what you've done at this extent to this point can be changed, so you're not overpaying anymore.
That's right. That's exactly right. Thank you. That's
So I think
simple,
for
but
you,
yeah.
that's the winner for you is going to be. I'm just giving you a call to see if you'd be open to some different insights about ways you could be overpaying on X, Y, and Z. Would you be open to that?
Excellent. Thank you,
I
Ari.
mean, it'd be so hard to say no to that. I just
Right.
like it. Can you imagine someone saying no? I don't anywhere overpaying. No, the answer will always be this: one of two things. What do you mean? Or tell me more.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be unlikely to get like, no, we don't want that because you've not made them an offer for anything. You've said zilch about what you do. You've only talked about the problem. So they have to say it back to you. Well, what do you do?
And that's why I love this program because we're talking about the problems and we're, hitting their pain points and finding out where they're in pain, where they need help. And right now people are trying to cut down on their cost and I'm dedicated to showing them how we can do that if they're open to it.
That's even better because you can also say, overpaying if you are currently in the process of reducing your costs.
Yes, excellent.
Who's not?
Who's not?
Or don't want to.
Right.
So like you're kind of saying things that like it's almost like you work there. Like these are common things they do every day to think about. And that's
Mhm.
the key is we're doing a deep dive inside their world in advance and landing in their business as if we work there, not
That's
an
a
insider. And that familiarity of what their needs are is what creates an instant connection where they're willing to see you as someone who's a consultant, not a salesperson.
I like what you just said. It's almost as if you work there. That just changes the
Because it's
perspective.
so familiar to them. It's
Yeah.
like there's this feeling of she gets me. My God. Oh my God. Just this woman is just like we're connecting here. I don't know what it is, the universe thing, but you're the one that made that connection because you were smart enough to start the dialogue around their world, not yours,
Right.
which is so contrarian to how people sell now
It
because
is.
they love what they do. They're so passionate about it. They can't wait to start talking about their solution. They want to talk about it all day long. And that's where you lose people, because they don't really care about you. It's nothing personal. They just care about their problem. And if you can't engage them around that from the beginning and hang in there long enough, your history, you're not going to make it past that first meeting.
Right. Excellent. Thank
All
you,
right.
Ari.
Great to see you, Christine.
You too.
Take care.